healing myself lately from the sins of all my flaws. Like I don't know every one of them, and I live with every fault. Wake up in the morning, hit the mirror, I see them all. Can I tell myself something positive with my tongue lifted from jaw? Let me pause and change the blood soaked through the bandages and gauze. From the highs and lows that I face each day to reach and seek the cause. Cause I was baptized in that holy fire to burn and melt the frost. But it's His grace I chased before the sound of an applause. I live for God. It can't be for God. I live for God. It can't be for God. Cause there ain't no times for the game like sorry. Did it with a liquor and a glass of barley. No more smoke in the haze like Marley. A triple beam scales trying to weigh that parsley. Gotta find a way to lust to make up Barbies. Can't be joker with a Quinn like Harley. No cartoon make believe like Barney. Live for the truth of the word, not partly. Gotta serve my king 100 full hearty. Or get cooked on the grill, shrimp on the bobby. Can't be late or be living tardy. No time now for the pity party. Bleed my rhymes with a pen and a sharpie to document my life in this wild safari. Side by side in my father's army. Back to back man like we playing Atari. Flying past the earth and the stratosphere. Bible by my side as my travel gear. Ain't no coming down with the landing gear. I let my rhymes premiere as they fall through the atmosphere. I gotta keep it humble through the jungle on the double. The ego in my head will break me down to pieces and crumble. Tripping on myself without my father, I would fumble. Pride inside the huddle brings sin to burst the bubble. Riding through the city with my head and shoulders floating. Word of God is open on my lap to keep the motion. Did away with blowing on that green that I was smoking. God called me out the darkness of the dungeon, said you chosen. Riding through the city with my head and shoulders floating. Word of God is open on my lap to keep the motion. Did away with blowing on that green that I was smoking. God called me out the darkness of the dungeon, said you chosen. Riding through the city with my head and shoulders floating. Word of God is open on my lap to keep the motion. Did away with blowing on that green that I was smoking. God called me out the darkness of the dungeon, said you chosen. Riding through the city with my head and shoulders floating. Word of God is open on my lap to keep the motion. Did away with blowing on that green that I was smoking. God called me out the darkness of the dungeon, said you chosen. I live for God. It can't be for God.